Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Jazzy Action TV, and we've kind of been MIA for the last 2 weeks. We've been a little busy. We've been playing a little bit of The Last of Us Part 2. We've been hanging out. But one of the reasons we kind of been MIA is because we've been wanting to make this video for a while. You want to go, or?
Wanted to kind of take a more serious approach on this because it is a serious situation and just make everybody aware of everything that's going on. If you're from Newark, New York, then you probably know Matthew Holland, who previously worked at the high school, middle school, recently a Head Start program, and owned his own photography business. Well, he was recently arrested, and, well, he was arrested for soliciting a minor online. With that being said,
he was posing as an underage kid and talking to an underage girl.
Yeah.
Also, the police found that there was hidden cameras in his changing room. And of course, us all being friends, we got our senior pictures taken by him, so of course we obviously...
We thought he was somebody we could trust, we could come to with our problems and situations. You know, everybody kind of has like that teacher that they're really close with, and that's what he was to us.
And
we even hung out with him one time outside of school, went hiking with him, and just went to his photography business and showed up sometimes. Like, we really were just close with this man, and unfortunately, you can't really...
That's what predators do.
Yeah.
We have to watch out for our children and stuff. You can never be too sure. So Newark parents out there, please, they're not even talking about this. The school, Thomas Root, the principal, and all... They're basically covering it up. Nobody's mentioning that he's a teacher. 13 Wham News, Finger Lakes Time, none of them noted that he was a school teacher, that he worked with high school down to all the way to elementary school at multiple different schools, subbed at multiple different schools.
So the real reason for this video is to, number one, get it all out there, get the message out there. Everybody, like, Matthew Holland is no longer
Mr. Holland.
Yeah, Mr. Holland. So we also wanted to get this video out because Thomas Root, the principal at Newark High School, was notified of everything that was going on. For instance, for example,
this is crazy.
Matthew Holland was caught in a dark room alone
vaping with a student.
Yeah, vaping with a student in a dark room alone at the school. A teacher came in, noticed, told Thomas Root. Matt Cook, the superintendent?
It was in his office.
Yeah.
Matt
Cook was the one who signed off on the paper, so number one, he knew about it. Number two, they went to Thomas Root, told him about it, and he said he was going to do something about it. Well, to find out, the parents might not have even been notified about it.
He went on weeks working there.
Yeah,
Didn't even
he
get
kept
fired.
working.
He quit.
Nothing happened. None of this information came out until after he was arrested, so nobody knew about this. Except for maybe the parents. I doubt it, because I'm sure something would have happened.
There's still probably parents out there that don't even know. This wasn't talked about on our local news channel. This was basically swept under a rug. I think it went trending for maybe like a day and a half. Even all of us students were like, we were all kind of talking about it on social media, but it's kind of died down.
The parents, and if you are a parent and your child is, I don't want to say a victim, because...
Don't let him get power over you.
Yeah, don't let him have power.
That's why we speak up, so they don't.
If you're a parent and your child has gotten changed in his dressing room at his photography business, I suggest that you
go to the police. We still have to go to the police. We don't know if this video's a bust.
Get answers. Let's go to the school board meeting for
July
anybody
8th.
Yes, July 8th, school board meeting.
At the high school.
Yes.
Because I have a lot of points to bring up. This is the second pedophile within the span of less than a year that was caught at Newark High School. Now, I know everybody who goes to high school is like, oh, my high school sucks, it wasn't all that. I enjoyed my experience there. So, to have these two pedophiles come out and, like, nothing is publicly said. The principal isn't saying nothing publicly. Like, what I think I'm owed an explanation how these people were able to work here, how the other pedophile was going on working for a whole year being investigated at the school. Like,
he was being investigated while he was working at the school. To me, that's not okay. Even if it wasn't necessarily true, he still shouldn't have been working at the school while they were investigating it. That's really messed up if you ask me. Root has been firing people who decided to speak out about this.
You can't
To
fire
me,
us.
That's 100% wrong. I don't care.
Can't fire us.
Yeah, I don't care who he thinks he is, but he's nobody special. He's just like everybody else. And for him to not want to keep his students safe or the children that go to that school safe, like who
I had a
wouldn't
lot of
want
respect
that?
for him until like after we get out of school, like I don't even want to go deep into this,
No.
but there's all these racist allegations and now just this with him trying to cover it up. Like it's just
Thomas Root, Matt Cook, they both need to be arrested for endangering the welfare of a child. I don't care. They both knew about the situation. They both didn't do anything about the situation. Matt decided to keep working there until he quit. Just to tell you, he quit.
He didn't
was
get
not
fired.
He was
He
not
didn't get
fired for
fired.
any of this, even though all of you know. But we will be doing our part to try to
going
get
to the police, going
Yes.
to board meetings,
We will be
asking
doing
why
our
there's
part.
2 pedophiles in the school. And I'm not a rumor guy, I don't spread rumors, but like there are rumors of other teachers having relations with students. Like it's not.
This
like,
isn't even
yeah.
everything about Matthew Holland, okay? There's
There's-
other allegations of him doing other things with students at the school, outside of the school. There are tons of allegations, but we do not actually know if those
Yeah.
are a fact, so we cannot say it until
But
we find
all I
out.
know is anybody who goes to school, you know there's a pinch of salt with every rumor. That's why I was speaking out saying like, hey, there might be even more. Like, we don't know. These are just what kids are saying. Like, oh, this teacher, like...
And I will
Yeah.
not be surprised if another teacher ends up coming out of the school with the same allegations against them.
2 teachers?
This is ridiculous. Something needs to be done about it. Number one, this is affecting our life. This is affecting everybody's life.
Very fired up, man, and that was one of the reasons we didn't make a video for like a week or 2, because we
Yeah.
were just like, oh, we wanted to say something.
We didn't want to get too emotional. We want to be strong for everybody out there
Yes.
that this does affect, and we're
Because
very
there's-
sorry that this.
There's
had
more
to
than
happen.
likely not even students. Whoever got their pictures or videos taken at his place, who knows what he could have done with those pictures or videos. So we're just saying to go to the school board meetings, go to the police, maybe identify yourself. Please speak out. 230 out of 1,000 sexual crimes don't get reported. So that means like 43% don't get reported. Like 3 out of every 5 sexual crimes don't get reported. We need to speak out. We don't need to sweep this under the rug. I'm calling out the Newark High School, 13 Wham News, Finger Lakes Time. There's a whole bunch of them. I'm going to post them down in the links below so you can read them, saying that he just owned a photography business. In the news, they're not even talking about he was a teacher. He was around elementary school kids. He was around middle school kids. He was around high school kids. His only jobs were around
We're around
minors. Children's and minors. His main thing at his photography business was senior photos.
Yeah.
Christmas photos. That's family and stuff. It's honestly sickening. And I don't know what else to really say. Like, I think that pretty much sums it up.
Minors.
Yes. And allegedly there's, well, pretty much, I mean, he was found guilty of it, I guess. There's another pedophile in the school that barely anybody talks about. It was swept under the rug a couple of months ago. Like, and I don't even want to touch on that because we're not too involved with that. We don't know this teacher like that, but I'm just going off what the news says. The news said that this man was also
It
preying
doesn't
on
matter.
students.
It's a fact that he was being investigated, and he still worked at the school for over a year while he was being
So what does that
investigated.
tell you? I don't know. All I know is Newark High School, I'm disgusted with you for trying to sweep this under the rug.
And I would never want to bring my children to
Yeah.
Newark High School as long as Matt Cook and Thomas Root are still there.
I don't even know if we want to go to that. We have relatives in the school and stuff. We're
I should not be
disgusted.
scared to bring else wants to speak up like we are. I hope everybody goes to the board meeting on July 8th, and I'm pretty sure we'll get more information about that
We'll
and
put
post
links
it
in
down
the,
below.
yeah.
But
Because we're going to speak out. I'm wondering
yeah.
why.
If anybody else has anything to say, feel free to message us. If you just want to talk to us or whatever, like, feel free to message us. We're there for everybody, and we hope that this whole situation can get resolved and everybody gets the justice that they deserve.
Yes. And Matt, if you see this, I got so many words that I can't say to you because we're PG-13
I hope he doesn't get the chance to see this. I hope you
But I
rot
hope you
in
burn
jail.
in
I hope
hell.
you rot in prison. Bye.
Right there. That's you, Matt Holland. Alright.
That's all we have to say. So thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you all have a great day.
Be safe and be good people. Bye, Billy.